If you dream of changing the world, start with the smallest thing you can control. Start by making your bed. When you begin your morning by finishing that one simple task, you've already created momentum. You've proven to yourself that you can start and finish something. It's a quiet win, but it sets the tone for everything that follows. That tiny moment of order brings clarity to your day. And when your first act is done with care and pride, you naturally push yourself to take on the next challenge, and the next, until your day becomes a chain of progress built from small victories. Making your bed isn't really about the bed. It's about discipline. It's about respect for the details. Because if you can't stay consistent with the little things, how will you ever master the big ones? And if the world beats you down, if your day turns dark, you'll still return to something you accomplished. A made bed waiting for you. A reminder that you can create order, even in chaos. And that tomorrow always gives you another chance to rise. Years ago, I trained among people who faced the hardest tests imaginable. Every morning began the same way. Not with action or noise, but with discipline. We had to make our beds with absolute precision. Corners sharp. Sheets smooth. Blankets tight. At first, it felt meaningless. Why focus on such a small detail when our goals were so huge? But over time, I realized something powerful. Excellence is built, not born. And it begins with how you treat the smallest parts of your life. The difference between success and failure is often found in those unseen, ordinary moments. The ones you repeat every day. No matter who you are, life will test you. It will knock you down, break your plans, and question your strength. But what defines you is how you respond when that happens. Changing the world doesn't require titles or fame. It begins with character. With courage. With the decision to keep doing the right thing, even when no one notices. One act of kindness, one brave choice, one spark of belief, can ignite change far beyond what you can see. There will be times when you fall short. Moments when everything feels heavy. Days when quitting feels like the only option. But those are the moments that reveal who you truly are. When the pressure rises, stay calm. Stand firm. Let your willpower and faith speak louder than your fear. Be your strongest self, when the world feels weakest. Because that's when your courage matters most. If life has taught me one thing, it's that hope is stronger than pain. Hope builds bridges. Hope rebuilds broken spirits. And hope often starts with one person, someone who refuses to give up. So begin each day with intention. Take pride in the small things. Be kind. Stay disciplined. Understand that life won't always be fair. But that doesn't mean it's not worth fighting for. Take bold steps. Stand your ground. Lift those who have fallen. And no matter what happens, never give in. In one of the hardest seasons of my life, there was a bell hanging in the center of the training ground. Anyone who was done, who wanted to quit, could ring that bell. One ring, and it was all over. No more early mornings. No more pain. No more struggle. But ringing that bell meant more than quitting training. It meant giving up on yourself. So if you want to change the world, don't ring the bell. Don't give up when it hurts. Don't stop when it's uncomfortable. Keep moving. Keep believing. Because greatness never begins with applause. It begins with discipline. And it ends with a life that proves even the smallest actions can create the biggest change.